G'day, Alex here from Tactical Arbitrage, and I'm pretty excited about this setting. It's called Cache, and you'll find that on the third tab along, the searching tab, and it's in the very first sub tab that will show up. And it is born from a feature that I wanted to do to improve the speed of Tactical Arbitrage, to get you those results as quickly as possible. Now, traditionally we would use a live search, and what a live search would be is we would reach out to a product, have a look at the latest prices. When we go across to Amazon and we'd get the latest prices and rank and everything, compare it all and spit out a return on investment for you to analyze accordingly. And of course this takes time, and it really is site and category dependent. Some sites we've got that nice live search speed of about 1.5 seconds per product, and other sites they take a longer, more arduous amount of time, 5 to 7 seconds a product, really depending again on the site. So, what about Cache? Well, Cache came about so that you could speed this up again. If you're willing to accept somebody else's live search data as the data that you're willing to look at, then you can get that data at hundredths of a second, therefore analyzing many more products at a much faster speed. So, what does that mean, for example? Well, when Tactical Arbitrage is very first opened by any user, when they very first use Tactical Arbitrage for the first time, we have these cache settings set at 1 day, with the exception of Amazon Flips, which I'll get into in a minute. So it'll be set as use cache 1 day. So what that will mean is that if anybody has analyzed a website, well, let's say target.com, they've analyzed a website in the last 24 hours, then you will get given their data as your own. So if anyone's done a live search on Target in the last 24 hours, then you will get that data as your own. It will be slightly old. It may not be the full 24 hours old. It may be 3 hours old. It may be 4.5 or 17 hours old. But if it is within that 24-hour period, the most recent live data that we can give you, and you've got product search set for 24 hours or 1 day, then you will get that particular data as your own. And then of course, when you see if that item may be a profitable item, you can certainly use the update features on the view reverse page or on the view data pages to get that data freshened up and get the absolutely most live data. So what I would suggest is that you go into these settings here, and these are adjustable. And I personally like to, and this is just a tip, and you may have your own methods and workflows that you prefer to use, but I personally like to go and set the cache a little longer, maybe 3 days, or you could even blow it all the way out up to 5 days. Please ignore this use cache forever option. That's only available for me as an administrator. And let's say you set it for 5 days, for example. You'll get any data that's been collected live in the last 5 days. And again, it might not be as long as 5 days. It could be 2 days or a day and a half. You'll get all of that data. You then do your filtering and your analysis and see which of these products you're most interested in purchasing. And then once you've filtered that down to those select items that you're willing to go ahead with analyzing further, that's when you'll use the Update All button and see all the fresh data come in. And some of the adjustments may not even be anything at all. The prices may not have changed and the rank may have barely changed. And yet some of them may be a more dramatic change, and that's one of the reasons why you want to update that data. Anyway, that's the cache feature. You'll find that it certainly speeds up your searches, particularly on more popular sites. And in the next video, we're going to dive into some of these search filters. Thanks for that. Cheers.